Here folks, super annoying renaming, but life made it easier here. It is basically, you see, these smoother bones here. It's not a good case. Let's see these ones. Okay, they have updated names. These are much easier. Okay, maybe this one's a good one case. So I could try to change all of them, but together by type. But these are the bendy bones. So here we're gonna, instead of def5 leg, this horrible thing that I did experimentally some time ago. So these are corrective armature deform method for the joint of the ankle. This is why, and yeah, let's take this all off. And we could do just like helper instead of deform. So this is for the legs. So 0 0, the legs 0 is 3. Then it's like def3, but it's the helper. It's on the deform helper rig. Let's say this way. So just do this here and smoother bone, because it's the category of helper bone it is, and ankle, and then leave the rest. So the rest is just the .l.right. Unfortunately, yeah, so it was also selected. I thought it wasn't. Okay, so here we have this fixed, and as for these ones, well, pick this, Shift+Alt+X, select mirror with extend, so get both sides, right? Ctrl F2, B for bones, and then here we could get, instead of control, ankle, BB, handle, start, so I preserve the left and right at least doing this. So this will be handles. So the 3 number, this is just categorization for the vertex groups for the time being of Blender UI, because there's no collection, there's a hierarchy for the vertex groups yet, so classification there is just, we rely on those numbers. But here for the mechanism and control rig, whichever is not a deformed bone, doesn't, with assign vertex groups, influencing vertex, doesn't need. So this is why this won't take the number. So we're gonna take this smoother ankle, and just like that. So that way these both are now yeah, so this will appear in the vertex groups. The positioning is terrible, but so here maybe we can automate something. Yeah, we could, let's see. Now I see it's hard, so here we can get, so instead of def leg, we can keep the knee in this case. So we're gonna go find, replace, substitute totally to help 3. These are deformed bones. Smoother knee, just like that. And so double. So okay, so here knee to knee to knee, the knights that say knee, right? So okay, so I had double knights here saying knee, and there we go. So finally we got this from here. So Control F, no, select mirror, Control F2. So here we're gonna so instead of control, we're gonna get handle, and because they are automated, we don't control manually those things in principle in my rig, but in this rig. So, and here we're gonna preserve the hips, but we're gonna add the smoother, and we can also, yes, the 001 is because I prefer this handle 00. Why they are inverted though? Yeah, okay, this will be another problem to solve, but let's conclude here. and so this is, instead of def, it will be helper. So this will make a distinction between whichever is deformed bones and deformed helper bones. So they are all separated if we sort by names in the vertex group. I'll show you in a moment. And this is best for visualization or working with wave painting and management, all that maintenance of the rig. That's sort of relevant, I found out, at least for my process. So here is the hips, yeah, but it's actually hip left and hip right, so I'm gonna, it's not natural, but it's hips would be for bones that are exactly non-symmetrical, that we don't symmetrize, right?